everyone, this is Stephen Balch, your instructor for Business Communications at Ozarka College. Today what I'm going to do is give you just a little bit of feedback on the Chapters 9 and 10 activities that I finished grading last week, and also Project 2 activities that I finished grading this morning. And then I need to tell you about or remind you of the Chapter 11 activities, which are due tomorrow, and the Project 3 activity, which we'll have coming up due early next week. Okay, so the first thing is, like I said, I did finish grading the Chapters 9 and 10 activities last week. You should have already looked at your grades for those activities and read the grading comments. If you haven't done that, go ahead and do that as soon as you can. Let me know if you have any questions at all. Most of you did well on those activities, and so keep up the good work on that. The Project 2 activities, and if you remember, Project 2 included the resume was one part of it, and then the application letter was another part. I finished grading those this morning. Most of you did well on those, the resume and the application letter. So most of you carefully followed the instructions and used the template that was provided. So your formatting for the most part was very good. I did notice there were a couple of you that had some spelling and grammar and capitalization and punctuation errors, so I had to count some points off for that. There were a couple of you that had some minor formatting issues, so I count points off for that. But overall, most of you did well, especially on the content, the organization of the documents, and also the including all the relevant parts. Most of you did really well on that part of the project. So I appreciate the time and effort that you put into that. So keep up the good work on that as well. Chapter 11 activities are due by tomorrow. So 11 p.m. tomorrow, Tuesday, November 11th. So if you look on the activities page in Ozarka, of course, we just got done with the Project 2 activities late last week. And now during week 13 of the semester, we have our Chapter 11 activities due by tomorrow. Okay, so hopefully you've already gotten started on that, and you're getting pretty close to being finished with those activities. If you haven't done that, go ahead and get started as soon as you can, like today. So don't wait until tomorrow to get started, because other things may come up and then you may not get everything completed. Now, there is no discussion for Chapter 11. I kind of purposely did that because I want to give you some time to be working on preparing for your Project 3 activity, which is coming up due early next week. In fact, I sent out an email earlier today with the schedule for the job interview. We're going to do that through Google Meet online, and what you'll need to do is send me the time that works best for you on that schedule, and then what I'll do is I'll set up a Google Meet for that, and I'll send you the link to the meeting, and that way we can go ahead and do our interview. We'll basically schedule that for Monday and Tuesday of next week. So, like I said, look at the schedule that I sent to you through email or course mail, and let me know as soon as possible what time works best for you. To prepare for the job interview, which is Project 3, you'll need to make sure that you have researched the company, your employer, your potential employer that you're applying for a job with, and that you're interviewing with. Of course, I'm going to act as the kind of the company interviewer, but you'll need to make sure you know enough about the company that if I ask you something about it, you'll be able to answer that. And also on the email that I sent out earlier today, I included some potential questions that I may ask during the interview. So I'll probably ask about 3 to 5 questions, depending on the situation. And so you'll need to, like I said, to prepare for the interview, you'll need to be ready to answer, give professional, well thought out answers to those questions. Okay, so kind of have those ready in your mind so that you know how to answer those questions when I ask. Okay, so like I said, let me know exactly what time that you would like to on that schedule that I sent out when you would like to meet with me, and like I said, I'll get that set up. Okay. Also, if there's no time on the schedule that works with your schedule, that works for you, then let me know that as well, and we'll set up a different time. But just keep in mind, it kind of needs to be during normal office hours here, or normal operating hours, if at all possible. But like I said, if there's some other time that you would rather, that works best for you, just let me know, and we'll try to get something that works good for both of us. Okay. All right. Another thing I need to point out is you'll need to let me know what time you want to do your job interview by Friday of this week. Okay, by November 14th, which is Friday of this week. If I have not heard from you by Friday of this week, I'm going to assume that you are not going to do the project 3 and that you're good with receiving a 0 on it. Okay. So it's very important if you want to do the job interview, for Project 3, then you need to let me know by Friday of this week when on that schedule you would like to meet with me. Okay? All right. And that's really all I have for you for today. So, like I said, be working on Chapter 11 activities, which are due tomorrow. Be preparing for the job interview, and let me know what time that you want to meet with me. And other than that, enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend, and I will talk to you again sometime next week. Thank you.